to the Pirate Playbook, presented by Georgia's Own Credit Union.
BJ Bennett back here with you on the Pirate Playbook, an in-depth look at Armstrong State Athletics all across the Southern Pigskin Radio Network on ESPNCoastal.com, streaming live and on the ESPN Radio app. We're glad to be with you live at Carrabba's on Abercorn. Stop on by and say hello. A big crowd on hand, and we appreciate all the support. And, of course, the Pirate Playbook brought to you by Georgia's Own Credit Union. In the last segment, we chatted with Sean McCaffrey, the head men's and women's tennis coach at Armstrong State, and one of his student-athletes here with us on the program, a sophomore from Germany who's had a great career so far, Lena Lutzeier. Lena, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm perfect. Thanks.
Well, thanks so much for coming on the program, and you guys are getting ready for your spring debut. You're going to go down to South Florida. Before we get to that, tomorrow night you're getting national championship rings. How excited are you guys to get the rings? Obviously, after an undefeated season, winning the championship, that's got to be something you guys have waited for a while.
Yes, exactly. We are really, really excited to get finally our ring. It's almost 1 year ago now, and yeah, we were undefeated, as you said. I think 33-0. It was awesome.
Have you seen the championship ring yet?
Coach showed me a picture on the way here, yes.
Okay, fair enough. You guys are going to get them tomorrow, and certainly a well-deserved honor. Take us back to last season, winning the national championship. I know you were instrumental in that. What's it like when you're in the moment? Are you aware of kind of all that's on the line when you're playing for a national championship?
I never had a feeling like this before in my life, because tennis is normally you play for yourself, and here in America it's kind of a team sport, and it's just a feeling I never had before, and it's amazing. Right.
Lena, how excited are you guys to get ready this weekend? You're going down to South Florida to debut. You're going to take on some really, really good teams. What are your expectations for this spring?
The last few weeks we were practicing hard. We were doing conditioning weights. At this point, a really, really big thank you to our conditioning and weight coaches, Christy and Jeremy. They're doing a great job. And, yeah, also on the court, we have a new assistant coach, Jamie. He's also helping us out in everything. So I think we're pretty good right now, and we are excited for this weekend, and we're going to get our first 3 wins.
Talk about defending a national championship. Obviously, when you're the best team in the country, everybody's going to bring their best and try to beat you. Talk about defending that championship.
My team and we were talking about it many times, because we are a young team. We all played our first season last year, and it's hard for us, but we don't see it as defending a national championship. We just go for the next one.
Makes sense. We're chatting with Lena Lutzeier here on the Pirate Playbook. She's a sophomore from Germany on the women's tennis team, preseason number 1, obviously defending the national championship from 33-0 a year ago. And we're here with you on the Pirate Playbook, an in-depth look at Armstrong State Athletics. You guys playing so well together. Obviously, Coach McCaffrey's done a nice job. What's it like playing for Coach McCaffrey, who spoke highly of you a moment ago, talked about your leadership skills? What's it like playing for Coach?
It's awesome. I never saw a coach like this in my life. Back home, everything is different. Here, he's taking care of us on and off the court. He's always there. He's giving us everything we need, and it's just awesome to play for him.
Something else I asked Coach about, when you think about Armstrong State tennis, the men's program very, very good, the women's program very, very good. How much pride do you guys take in what the men are able to do? How much do you root for those guys?
We take a lot of pride in it, and I believe in our guys. They have good players. They stick all together. We are one big family.
Yeah, it's good to hear. We're here with you on the Pirate Playbook, an in-depth look at Armstrong State Athletics, and obviously being from Germany. What's kind of been one of the biggest differences as you come from Germany to the United States, or is it that big of a change? How would you compare Germany to the U.S.? I know that's a broad question. I know that's a big question.
Yes. You cannot compare it at all, I would say. First of all, it's not my first language. It was pretty hard to come here.
Right.
I couldn't speak at all. If the people would speak Chinese, it would have been the same.
Okay.
And the people are different, the culture, everything is so different, but I got used to it and I love it now.
Okay, well, and how long have you?
1 year now.
So you've learned English in a year?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. Lena told me before the show, she said, hey, this is my second language. Well, that's pretty good. You're doing a great job. So we're chatting with Lena Lutzeier. Just how excited are you guys finally to get started, it's going to be a busy couple of days. You're getting the championship rings, then you're headed to South Florida. I'd imagine it's going to be a rush.
Yeah, it is. And don't forget our studies. We have to study a lot, and all the practice to the trainer and the weights, and then get ready for the season. It's really tough the last weeks, but we are doing good.
Yeah, it's great to hear. Lena Lutzeier, a sophomore for the Pirates, as they get ready to defend their national championship coming up in a couple of days. And tomorrow night, make plans to come out to Alumni Arena as the women's team will be awarded their national championship rings from last season as men's and women's basketball takes on Francis Marion. So that should be a lot of fun. Lena, thanks so much for your time. Great job.
Thank you.
We'll come back and chat with Chad Jackson. He'll close things out with us here. The Pirate Playbook, an in-depth look at Armstrong State athletics all across the Southern Pigskin Radio Network.
Make sure you take ESPN Radio, Savannah, Hilton Head, and 3 and Out with you wherever you go.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for